man Mac the Reactor, fresh out the trash compactor, your favorite English-born, somewhat Australian-sounding reactor, you know what I'm saying? You know, big boss like Rick Ross, go harder than Slipknot in permanent beast mode without even applying a cheat code, baby. You know how it is. It's a wonderful day here in Macadamia. I'm about to get onto a whole nother reaction request from my man Ishmael, who did me right with Locksmith once before, and amazingly was a song that I haven't heard from Locksmith. I thought I was up on my Locksmith. I was not. This one, for me, is really special, man, and I need to explain to you all why. I've watched a lot of rappers on the battle scene imitate this guy's style and not credit him for it. I have watched this man bleed his heart over tracks before, and it pains me to say that I don't know that a lot of your new generation coming up, you know, the teenagers and all that, I don't know if you're going to know who this man is. He was on Sway in the Morning, the Wake Up Show, sorry. You know, he used to tour with Atmosphere. Look, man, he's so highly regarded. He used to rap battle at Scribble Jam, which is a rap battle competition that used to exist back in the day that is very close to my heart. Eminem competed in that too, and countless others. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stop not introducing his name because I'm about to react to Eyedea, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Eyedea, man, because I believe we lost him roughly 10 years ago. And this man was a freestyle genius. He was a lyrical genius. From what I hear, believe it or not, I actually know some of his peers. So from what I hear, a really good dude. And he was not afraid to move into different lanes of music. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely repped for hip-hop. But then he did alternative, different types of hip-hop. And he experimented with different music at a time where it's acceptable to do that now. But back when he was doing it, it was very risky, you know what I'm saying? And he put his heart on the line a lot of the time, bro. And big shout out to Abilities as well, DJ Abilities. And I know you're still doing your thing, man. And I'm sure you're feeling the loss of your brother, man. And if you're in my Mac pack, you know, you're subscribers watching this, but you didn't really know who Eyedea is, do me a favor, man. Go and type, like, Eyedea Rap Battle. Or go type Eyedea Big Shots. That's another song I really like. And just listen to more Eyedea, man, and maybe you get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hesitate any further. I just had to give my piece out to, I believe his real name is Oliver Hart. I could be wrong about that, or was that an alias he went under? I'm not sure. But Eyedea, let's go, brother. Let's go. I actually met Slug in person, who is the guy who owns Rhymesayers record label, and he obviously signed Eyedea back in the day. Not obvious if you don't know, I guess. And he had nothing but praises to give to Eyedea, man. Let's go. Rest in peace, my brother. And I'm going to try not to get emotional because your voice definitely reminds me how much I miss you, man. Let's go. I'm not going to be slick or be funny on this one, man. I just want to listen and get through it. You know what I'm saying? Abilities, killing it.
I stand alone, burned every bridge over the troubled water. No longer hiding from my personality disorder. A stronger tide is coming. I've been running, trying to function fine without my mind climbing out this fucking corner. I was born a thorn away from the rotten petals of forgotten rebel craft in the absence of heaven's heavy hands.
Can you listen to the way this man's rapping right now, and can you think of maybe a handful of rappers that you can think that sound a little bit like this? There's a reason for that. Listen to what he said, though, man. Let's go back on this. I got the lyrics in front of me, so I could cheat, and maybe I will to a degree. In fact, you know what I will. To hell with it. Dude said, a stronger tide is coming, I've been running, trying to function fine without my mind climbing out this effing corner. I was born a thorn away from rotten petals. A forgotten rebel craft in the absence of heaven's heavy hands to develop an evident level of benevolence, so it's probably better I sold my soul to the devil. You understand, number one, the wordplay there? Like just the way he's connecting that together. People don't really rap like that these days. I'm not saying people don't rap good, they do. And I'm not saying it makes Eyedea better just because he rap like this and other people can't. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, can you appreciate how unique he's putting this together? And I'm going to go back because I just feel like me reading out the lyrics and trying to get you to digest it doesn't do Eyedea justice. So let's write it out.
corner. I was born a thorn away from the rotten petals of forgotten rebel craft in the absence of heaven's heavy hand to develop an evident level of benevolence. So it's probably better I sold my soul to the devil. This is a message to anyone I met that thinks they know me. Don't pretend to understand none of the issues that I'm holding. Just in a rush to grow up. Look, mom, no cuts, just a stomach of disgust and the fear that I might go nuts this year. If I don't slow up, I'll see you on my way. One day that shit'll kill me, but I guess that it's okay.
I guess that I'm on my way. One day this will kill me, but I guess that is okay. Like, that's the mentality. I can tell that dude had that mentality through his career, because he was like, look, if I die doing this, then that's what's going to happen. And that's no disrespect to the way he died, because I actually don't know the ins and outs of that. But what I do know is that this man is a genius, bro.
I've lost all faith in a world so full of hate, and I don't fucking love music, I just use it to escape.
I don't effing love music, I just use it to escape. That's deep.
Walk between wanting to punch someone in the face and putting a bullet in my head to lead the human race. Everything takes its toll, but there's no tolls I can take. I haven't yet found a good reason of any ways in the corroded bones I have behind my smile. I'm angry at the universe for the way she treats me now. It keeps me down, stealing all my energy, feeling like my enemy, concealing my identity, not dealing with my...
Feeling like my enemy, concealing my identity. This dude goes deep, bro. Like, do you understand what he's saying there? I'm feeling like my enemy. I share very similar traits, but I'm concealing my identity. I'm not wearing that on my sleeve.
I feel the skin and then I squeeze her real printed head. He's not ill in the century. I'm kneeling to the entity who built this penitentiary. As filthy as a centipede and guiltless innocence, cause he was willing to just let me bleed while the war again. In 10 years, no check for me, I'll be in the same place. Planet's just an overpopulated mental hospital. Each I'll be walking around constitutes another obstacle.
You know, I think that's kind of relevant to today's culture. This planet's just an overpopulated mental hospital. Each zombie walk around constitutes another obstacle. I feel like that's what we're dealing with rappers right now. I think we're all caught up in that little cycle and everybody's kind of following the same cookie cutter way of maneuvering. I hope you'll understand what I'm saying when I say that, man. This guy's going deep, my guy.
Here it is, I'm finally coming out my shell. All 19 years of my life I've been in conflict with myself. I'm insecure about every facet of my existence, from my addictions to the condition I choose to live in. Who you kidding?
Did he just say all my 19 years? So he wrote this, possibly even recorded this at the age of 19? That's crazy, bro.
I suffer from excess anxiety, a product of pollution in American society. Stare into my eyes and see the hell that burns inside my mind. And I no longer have an ego I can hide behind.
I no longer have an ego I can hide behind. And can you see the way he's talking about anxiety before it was even... Just so you'll know, if he was 19 back then this has to be like a late 90s track. It has to be, just based on how old... Because he was similar age to Eminem, I think. So it has to be like that. And the other thing is, man, this was at a time where there wasn't open dialogue about anxiety. Rappers didn't talk about themselves this way. This was not subject matter back then. You know what I'm saying? Idea, man. Do you understand the name Idea too? Idea, but idea. Like to get your eyes in on, man, just, yo.
But I've been fine disregarding my insanity. Every form of art isolates you from humanity, but it's revolt against being force-fed so-called education for a decade and 3 years of headaches from my fears. Now I realize I could have learned more on my own. They taught me how to know everything except my soul.
I realized I could have learned more on my own. They taught me everything but how to accept my soul. No academic institution teaches you anything about that, man. This man is spilling his guts out on this track.
Which is everything I need to grow, everything that keeps me whole, everything that ever meant anything to ideas. So I leave a goal and hope to rip the leash that holds my focus, but the fact remains the same. I'm still bound by chains. It doesn't matter if your chain is 10 feet or 100 feet, the fact remains the same. You still bound by chains. Some people say I've changed and it's harder to relate to me. Good, I never liked you. Our friendship was make-believe.
Some people say I've changed, they find it harder to relate to me. Good. I never liked you. Your friendship was make-believe. Like, way to call out the people that don't really have your back. And you'll better feel sorry about that the day that you found out he passed, because you don't get to make that amends.
Filling the mass back and filling the rap that's been filling my organs, filling short distorted portions of more masochistic tortured and unfortunately crafted an interest to orbit my portrait and inflict my image with disorder. The minutes get shorter, the walls start to close in. Feels like the brain is hanging on by one clothespin. I've hidden in the darkness for too long. I make it look alright when on the inside it's all wrong.
I've hidden in the darkness for too long. I make it look alright, but on the inside it's all wrong. And sorry if I have to refer back to the lyrics. I'm low on sleep, so my recall is not there. But listen to the power behind that, man. you'll need to go listen to some more Idea, man. Like even I'm remembering, like, oh man, yo.
I want life to change, but I don't know if it can. For a man, a machine, or whatever the fuck I am, I stand alone. Burned every bridge over the troubled water. No longer hiding from my personality disorder. You wanna die my life? We'll come and stay in madness, his favorite little corner. Cause even shadows have shadows. And my secrets are eating me, eagerly feeding and scream my dreams away, but they keep even shadows have shadows. To the dusty subconscious of an actor who murdered his childhood to stop the audience and shadows.
Welcome to the dusty subconscious of an actor who murdered his childhood to stop the audience's laughter. Like, I know in my accent it doesn't rhyme as cleanly, but I'm just saying, listen to what he said, man. Like, I've been reacting to some NF recently because, you know, a lot of fans of his have been requesting it. I feel like NF gets in this bag every now and then. I wonder if, you know, he's an Idea fan, or if he's heard Idea growing up, or if he's a fan of Idea's sons, you know what I'm saying? That kind of took this style and went somewhere else with it, you know? Like, Kid Cudi gets in this bag too, and I always wondered, did he take influence from this? Because Idea was big back in the day, bro, big, you know? Late 90s, early 2000s was big. Even up to the mid-2000s, he was still big, but, you know, he was at his peak between the late 90s, early 2000s. I went back and studied everything, man. Like, when I tell you all to go back and study hip-hop, I go back as far as the Treacherous 3, you know, Dougie Fresh, the Get Fresh crew, like, you know, Sugar Hill Gang. Then I move a little bit more forward to where I get a little bit more excited when I hear Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, you know, because that's where the spitters were starting to come in. And then I just move along, and I get myself to about here, and then keep moving forward. But when I get into this era of hip-hop, I stay in it for a little while, man. Don't think just because you're young, you can't go back and study, man, because imagine if I had a missed Idea. I'm not in his age bracket, I'm not from his time, but imagine if I missed him completely. I don't want to imagine it, bro.
How am I to break free from my fears when I don't like what I see and I can't feel what I hear? Have shadows, so don't judge my book by its cover, cause my story's just as fucked up as any other.
Yo, that's deep. You can't talk about Idea without mentioning the HBO aired Blaze battle. I actually had that on DVD. He killed the Blaze battle, bro. They weren't even on his level. As a kid whose appearance makes it easy for every competitor to find material and punchlines, it still was the Rhyme Sayer kid that took home the title, and he destroyed it too. And the word started to spread. Puffy offered him a deal, I heard about that. Lots of money, cars, and an apartment in NYC. So if you were Idea, you'd be wearing shiny suits now and do the post-Mace dance. You'd just have graced the cover of The Source, and you would have looked awfully out of place. You'd have sold... Sorry about my dogs in the background, I can't help that all the time. You'd have sold... I need to remember, I don't need that much time to read it, but I paused it too, so... Sorry about that, I probably should have let it go. Yeah, so you would have looked awfully out of place. You'd have sold... This must have been delivered for the slow readers, I guess. You'd have sold out. You'd be sold out. S-O-U-L-E-D. And laughed about. But according to the legend, Idea turned the offer down. I did hear about this as well. For good reasons, it seems. As with abilities in the Rhyme Sayers collective. So, you know, Rhyme Sayers was, you know, Slug and his group Atmosphere. They had Brother Ali signed to the label. They had Idea and abilities. And I think that's where it started. And then it grew from there. Idea already has a producer and a family, and while the deal would have been lucrative, would Idea still have been able to sleep without sleeping pills? Well, he couldn't afford to take sleeping pills as they prevent you from dreaming, and Idea seems to get a whole lot of material from his dreams, making this dream music. This is actually an excerpt from Urban Smart Mag. That's crazy, man. Everything they said there was what I was trying to dig into earlier, but this was just put more articulate and more beautifully. Again, guys, sorry about the dogs barking in the background. Like, I could edit that out, but then at the same time, I'd have to chop the video too much, and I'm sure you're going to handle some light. Just pretend it's a DMX song, you know what I mean? Or early Redman. That's all that is. Sound effects. Yeah, man, and I get the feeling that's going to be the last of the text, but I will just let it ride out. It's only got a few seconds left. Yeah. Yeah, now that was solid, bro. Ishmael, you know how I feel about that, bro. Like, that, not only did that get me in my, like, emotional bag, and not only did that bring me back to Idea, but it reminded me that this is missing from hip-hop right now. And I believe everything that's been said about him turning down Puffy's deal, because that was what was on the table for the Blaze battle, was to get signed to well, there was two. There was a possible Rock Nation deal on the table, and there was the Puff deal with Bad Boy. But with both of those deals, as a rap battler that won a competition, man, you would have got the stiff end of the deal anyway, man. They would have pocketed most of the profit, and they would have just been taking a very safe gamble on you, making sure they pocketed most of the money, just in case the project didn't turn out the way they thought it would. But listen, man, Eyedea is a legend. Rest in peace, Eyedea. I miss you, man. Shout out to Eyedea and Abilities. Abilities killed this too. And I can't believe he wrote this at 19, man. Like, this guy was dreaming this way at 19. This man is a monster, bro. I got nothing more to say. Please go and check out Eyedea. Please say R.I.P Eyedea in the comments. Even if you didn't know him before this video, say R.I.P Eyedea, man. Because I want that to be out there, bro. I want Shaw to have a little piece of his heart after this. You know what I'm saying? Eyedea lives on, bro. I'm out of here. Nothing fancy. I'm out. Eyedea, love you, bro. Love you.